New Super Mario Bros. U! Deluxe, but I'm a pacifist. Basically, we're not allowed to touch any sort of enemy, which includes defeating them as well as getting hurt by them. In addition, we are also trying to beat the game without the use of any power-up, because we can't take damage anyways, and using the Super Acorn all the time and flying over any obstacle would be boring. So let's beat it with Small Mario while avoiding all enemies. Acorn Plains 1 is easy enough, but while playing it, I noticed something that will affect the whole run. Oh, and this also means no checkpoints, because checkpoints make Mario grow. So yeah, we ain't using those. Who even needs checkpoints anyways? With level 1-1 out of the way, we're gonna tackle Acorn Plains 2. This level is a little scarier than the first one, with some tricky sections here and there, but it's all doable. One thing I didn't mention yet is that we're gonna take secret exits for this one all the time to beat the game the fastest way possible, so we encounter as less enemies as possible. World 1-Looper is a pretty stressful level because of, well, bloopers, and I definitely struggled a little bit.
Bruh.
Oh. They really did all they could to block my way. Why are you like this? Please? Go, 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 go! Okay. Although, I would never do anything bad to them. But eventually, I made it through and we unlocked the ultra secret exit of Doom. So we're on World 5 now. World 5-1 features those giant enemies, and I already kinda struggled at the beginning part to avoid the Goomba parade. Hi! Okay, we got. At first, I cleared it, but then this happened.
Bruh.
So I had to kill myself and try again. But then this happened.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Oh. So yeah, this level started really bad, but eventually I made a pretty precise jump and moved on. And after a few more close calls, I finally cleared this level. Moving on to level... Wait, what is this? Come on, what you want? You know what? Nabbit is an enemy too. I can't touch him. Why don't you just do it yourself? Blue and Yellow Toad are also able to catch him. You're just lazy and want me to do your work. Please go away. Thank God. I never want to see you again. Okay, left or right? Left looks friendlier. Because you know, poisoned water is definitely friendly. Well, this level turned out to be no big deal. Except for this one part where I might jumped on this Koopa's head. Maybe? Oh my god. Wait, oh no.
Bruh.
So I had no choice and swim in the friendly poisoned water and give it another try, which was enough to beat the level. Let's do 5-Tau. Oh, that's a problem. I think we have to make a little exception. Obviously, we can't beat the tower without beating Boom Boom, and it's no secret we have to defeat several bosses to proceed, and at the end, Bowser awaits us anyways. So is this the end of the run? Well, in terms of not hurting anyone, this is true. But we can still try to beat the game without hurting Bowser's regular minions. So let's do this instead. Luckily, the tower barely features any enemies. We pretty much just have to dodge the bolts, kick Boom Boom's giant, and we're good. Our first ghost house is up, and we all know that they always feature a secret exit. So let's find it. After this guy killed his brother, not my fault, and doing some primal strats on the Boo elevator, I remembered the secret exit and moved on to 5-Beetle with no issues. Now this level is a bit controversial. Obviously I'm jumping on those beetles, and yes, I'm definitely touching them. At least I'm touching their shell. But in my opinion, this is absolutely fine, as they don't really seem to get hurt. They even make a cute little sound when jumping on them. So this has to be legal. So assuming this level is legal, it was no problem at all. We're on World 7-1 and, well, I got fooled by this little waddle wing.
Bruh.
But other than that, it was easy enough. Okay, left or right? I picked left last time, so I'ma pick right this time. 7-3 is a little scary, but I managed to beat it first try.
Bruh.
I'm so bad. Well, almost. Honestly, this level was quite challenging due to the insane amount of bullet birds, but I decided to let them pass when it got too overwhelming, so I'm less likely to accidentally jump on them. Ironically, the bullet birds weren't the hardest challenge in this level. Because of this part, Nintendo just spammed Koopas for fun. What do we do here? Don't dance around! Oh my god. Okay. Luckily, I ended up beating the level on my first try. Hey, you're still watching the video, so why don't you consider subscribing? It's 100% free and you won't miss out on future uploads. Moving on to our second tower of the run, which features a lot of those fire bros. It's pretty annoying not being able to kill them, and you can definitely have problems clearing this level, but it's nothing that prevents us from beating it without hurting enemies. Well, except for Kamek, sorry. Another ghost house, another secret exit, and lots of doors to find it. It's right here. No problems. We can't hurt Booze anyway, so let's ride the Rainbow Road right into Ludwig's castle. And honestly, it's pretty hard to encounter enemies to jump on. I had to kill Ludwig though. The airship is no different, it's even worse. The only problem with this level is that it's probably the longest in the game. And it's an auto-scroller. And I can't use checkpoints. And guess what? I died at Bowser Jr. because I struggled to hurt him while dodging all of the bob bombs scattered around. And I had to start over again. And it takes like 5 minutes each time. And I died several times. Eventually I defeated Bowser Jr. after quite some time. We are at Peach's castle and the first level already features another secret exit. Although this level isn't too special, it can be pretty annoying to get the secret exit sometimes, since you're only given one chance. Other than that, we just need to watch out for the spiny bone beetles and we're good. Firefall Cliffs is up and goddamn, I hardcore struggled with this one. And only because of this Koopa right there. I died multiple times trying to figure out a strategy to get past the Koopa without hurting it and, well, I got a game over. But in the end, I finally made it just barely and we don't need to talk about the rest of the level. We are at the second last level and I'm gonna be honest, I thought this could be a run killer. For those of you who don't know, this elevator only moves upwards when there are no coins and no enemies on it. Well, usually you kill the enemies to get rid of them, but obviously we can't do that. We just have to wait until they walk off the edge instead. And since this level's gimmick literally is to kill enemies to make the elevator move, I thought it's over for a second. Until I beat it. Second try. It was really tough though, and pretty close here and there too, but our journey doesn't end here. The final battle! The Bowser Jr. part is not worth mentioning. But unfortunately, we not only have to hurt and defeat Bowser, we also have to hurt Bowser Jr. again in order to get access to his clown card, so we can damage Bowser. But nobody saw it, okay? So, can you beat New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe without taking damage, hurting enemies and being small all the time? Well, it depends. We not only had to defeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but 6 bosses, but at least we didn't hurt any regular enemies. Well, that also depends. To answer the question, I think it's safe to say, he hasn't.